Welcome everybody, I'm your host and you're watching Skylar Fox TV. We are sponsored by W Energy. With W Energy, you get focused energy drinks that your taste buds love. Also, with no sugar, no artificial dyes or colors. Our formula packs a smooth focus with no jitters, no crashes. Try one of our 10 plus flavors. See why thousands of people are choosing W Energy every month. We have s'mores. We have Japanese yuzu, Japanese soda. I got the tiger blood. You can get 10% off today. You can use my code, SkylarFoxTV, and get 10% off today. W Energy drinks. I'm making the switch because I get the crashes and jitters drinking this. And now back to our regularly scheduled program. So this is something that is very highly anticipated. I know that this game does not have like an open world aspect. However, I think that's a good thing because it's good to have a linear game that has a good story. It doesn't have to be open world. Not every game in the world has to be an open world game. So let's check out Marvel's Wolverine gameplay trailer. Whoa, who is that? Who is that?
Been fighting longer than I can remember.
I like that it's gonna be bloody. Damn. He is gonna be a savage. See, now that's...
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man.
That's the bar from the first teaser that we got.
The trouble just has a way of finding me. But I'd be lying.
Oh, this looks sick.
Doesn't matter where I go.
Damn.
How far I run.
Insomniac is cooking. That looked like Sabretooth for a second. But that's somebody completely different.
Just not for me.
Oh man. Damn. This looks crazy. Mystique!
Because I ain't no hero.
Wonder if the Midnight Suns will be in this? Damn, that's gonna be sick. A Sentinel! Ooh, shit. Fall 2026. That's coming soon. That looks really good. Yo, so I want to see if there was like anything else. I know there was State of Play. That was cool. Behind the Claws. Let's check this out.
Violent, as visceral as the...
This is gonna be cool. I can't wait to play Wolverine.
The question that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics?
I mean, you'd hope, right?
Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the route to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be
concept art that looks a lot like Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine.
Rage and fury, but then
suit at least.
He could turn on a dime, and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
When you have that first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre, and I play James Logan Howlett.
Oh, he's Australian as well.
That's not bad. That one sort of works. Fans out there know what Wolverine is, who he is.
Hugh Jackman is
My
Australian.
job is to
That's
try and find the essence
very
of who
interesting.
Wolverine is, especially as he applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had.
Man,
and
you
one
are
of the
lucky.
coolest things I've ever got to do.
I think that's very, very
Built
interesting.
around staying true to the Wolverine experience.
And then how do we want to put our Insomniac stamp on that? How do we want to put
Currently, like, Hugh Jackman is Australian, and this Wolverine that we're getting in video game form is also Australian.
our own spin and creativity, but still give something new and fresh the fans are going to be excited about?
It's the full package. It is a level of detail that we've never been able to do before.
You could see it in the trailer. You can see pores. You can see blood in between the little lines of his teeth. I love the attention to detail.
It's exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity to players.
Wolverine is a character who goes to many places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness, you'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is sliding down that rooftop and you can see the breadth of Madripoor and Lowtown.
It's always nice teasing the depth and the amount of characters that we'll be seeing in the game. Omega Red makes an appearance. Mystique is
so it's
there,
Omega
and
Red.
There are some hints to other characters that fans of Wolverine will recognize for sure.
Another visual element of Marvel's Wolverine is the blood. The blood tech that was put into this game is pretty phenomenal.
There's a part in the trailer where Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
Wolverine
This is amazing.
Making that special, making that feel like him, making it feel different to anything else you've played, that's a tough job. What's so cool for me is there was this one section of the game I got to try. It was just visceral and meaty, and it was so incredibly satisfying, and I was like, this is gonna be amazing.
We're pretty excited about the artwork that we're using on the cover. It's dynamic, it's rough-edged.
You notice it doesn't look like
I love the yellow and
it has
black.
a sense of urgency and forward movement and rage and fury, and that's Wolverine.
One of the cool things about Insomniac is they are probably the most collaborative group of people I have ever worked with. They make you feel part of their team. That's not something you always get.
We've been in a creative collaboration with Insomniac Games and PlayStation for over a decade now. We've made some of the greatest superhero games of all time.
W
and
Insomniac.
that was always the goal, making games that are timeless.
I think fans are going to be excited, but I'm also really excited about it because I'm really proud of what we made. We are focused on making the best Wolverine game ever.
On behalf of everyone at Insomniac Games,
That's all we can ask for, man.
Team especially, we want to thank you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show you more in spring of 2026.
Yes, please, please. I'm excited to see more. Awesome. Well, that's exciting. I love that. I'm excited to see what they do with it, you know? It's going to be like groundbreaking for Insomniac.